I always bring her along just in case. So yes, ladies and gents, that was, of course, my favourites that Carol and Jerry wrote during the 50s and 60s. But of course, the golden age of the Brill Building could not last forever. We're talking the late 1960s now, and music changed massively. A lot more singers were writing their own material, and a lot of songwriters were singing their own material. So this was a time of huge change for Carol as well. Her marriage to Jerry was ending, and she trip-tropped across the country to join the infamous Laurel Canyon songwriting community in California. Now, of course, we're talking sort of 1968, 1969 and beyond, which of course does mean the summer of love. Oh yes, and Woodstock, and also, you know, where are all my hippies? You're still out there, fantastic. Now you see, of course, I myself was raised in a cloud of patchouli. So make of that what you will, but I am a hippie at heart. I think, you know, as we get older, we do get a little bit cynical, don't we? You can't help it. But I love that kind of, the spirit of the era, that kind of return to innocence, and that feeling that if you could just reach out and love your brothers and sisters, there was a chance for the world. And I still dig that, I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Now this song, which I feel really does capture the spirit of the era, was originally written for a band called The Byrds. But my favourite version was recorded by one Miss Dusty Springfield. I hope you enjoy it. This is called Going Back. I think I'm going back to the things I learned so well in my youth. I think I'm and watch my sailboat arrive, and every day can be. Give it up for the band. Oh wait, band. They're just really ugly, so we put them behind the screen. I'm joking. There is no band. Just me, I'm afraid. Budget cutbacks, you know. I don't even get paid for this. I told you, this is part of my community service, this is. Never again will I try and shoplift a frozen turkey from Publix. I got frostbite and some... Anyway. Now, as many of you may know who came to the first set of shows, I'm not putting it in a heel, but I have made an exception for you guys this evening. I know, it's sensible heel. So is it okay if I sit down? Now this has got lots of screws and nails in it, so I'm confident that it should hold up for at least 3 minutes. Wish me luck. Yes, of course. Oh God, it's really wobbly. Okay, I'm on. I'll try not to breathe. All right. There's got to be better ways of earning a living, hasn't there, Zoran? Anyway, so listen, we're talking now. 1970, Carol released her first ever solo album, which was called Writer, or if you're from the States, Rider. I am bilingual. Make of that what you will. Yes, but it was the following year, in 1971, that Carol was to change the course of musical history forever with her second solo album, Tapestry, absolutely. Now, Tapestry was an unprecedented success. It was a seminal work. For anyone that was born after like 1980, it was the jagged little pill of its time. Because, everyone had to have this album, especially the women folk. We loved it. So this was a huge success. It was one of the greatest selling albums of all time until Michael Jackson knocked it off the top spot. It won 4 Grammys, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year. The song You've Got a Friend got Song of the Year, and the Grammy for Best Female Pop Vocal went to Carol herself, singing the title song from the album. So with your indulgence, I'm going to give it a bash this evening. My life has been a tapestry of rich and royal once amid the soft silver sadness in the sky, there came a man of fortune, a drifter passing by. Some uncertainty, as if he didn't know just what he was there for, or where he ought to go. Once he reached for something more. by show of applause, who's been with their other half for quite a long time? Cool. Now, tell me if this phrase is familiar to y'all. Happy wife, happy life. Correct. So this is a song dedicated to the art of compromise, which, as you know, is very, very important in a marriage and a long-term relationship. So, of course, I myself had the good sense to get myself a wife and not a husband. Like, why wouldn't you? My house is always clean. It's fabulous. Now, probably because I'm not there, to be fair. So this is for her, you know, because when we first moved in together, you know, I wanted to live in the countryside and wear wellies and see donkeys and such. And she wanted to live in London with the theatres and the nightlife and the hustle and bustle. So we compromised and we lived in London. So this is for her. I would follow her to Mars if that's where she wanted to live. And also, if you've seen a little TV show called The Gilmore Girls, you'll definitely recognise this one. Alright, you can clap your hands if you like. I love it. Loving you the way I do, I only wanna be with you, and I will go to be lonely, it's so cold. Well, all you got to do is call my name and I'll be there on the next train. With flowers on the windowsill. But if you wanna live in New York City, you know I will. The Carole King musical. It's incredible, isn't it? Apologies for all those of you getting the cut price version this evening. If you get the chance, go and see it. It's amazing. You'll recognise this one. You've got to get up every morning with a smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Are people gonna treat you better? The passers-by, mirrored in their faces, I see frustration growing, and they don't seem to show it. Why do guys. Have I earned myself another sit down? Oh, thank goodness. Also, it's the element of danger, you see. One cheek. Anyway, now listen, don't freak out by it. I'm going to be serious for about 2 minutes. I know. That's about as much as I manage in one show. But I do want to actually dedicate this next song, which is another classic from the Tapestry album, to a very, very, very special group of people. I am, of course, referring to your incredible Norwegian crew. They're amazing, aren't they? Listen, they work so hard. They're incredible. I do a lot of different cruise lines, different cruise ships. But you guys have something really special here. I mean, listen, I got up to pee last night, and when I got back, my bed had been made. Incredible. But I think it's worth remembering that all these amazing crew members, they come here, they work so hard, but we have to borrow them from their friends, their families, their loved ones, their children. They work here for 10 months at a time, sometimes longer. Most of them share a room. They work 7 days a week, and they do it to provide for their families back home. So this is dedicated to those crew members and their loved ones that we borrow them from. This is for you. So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? So far away. Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gents, it's nearly time for me to go. Yes, you are very sad. But yeah, on that note, very quickly, of course, don't disappear, because, of course, those amazing crew members I was talking about will be back to say a very special farewell to you with your cruise director once I've finished doing my little bits and bobs. And also on that note now, as many of you know, I've made some lovely friends on this cruise, so thank you if you've taken the time out to have a little chat with me. But a lot of guests, they say to me, oh, we get those like surveys at the end of the cruise, we don't bother filling them in. No one ever reads them. And I promise you, nothing could be further from the truth. Every single one of those ones gets read and it gets acted upon. These people who work so hard, they live and die by the scores. They're not really allowed to tell you that, but I can tell you. They live and die by them. So make sure you take an opportunity, if you've had a great time, to fill out your surveys. Make sure you use your vacation here. If someone's gone above and beyond for you, I promise you they are recognised for it and they are rewarded, so they really do make a difference. So you promise me you'll do it? Amazing. All right. Now, ladies and gents, it's time for me to go. We call this the finale because finally I'm finished. I hope you get back okay. Give us 3 rings when you get in. Let me know you're all right tomorrow. And I'm going to say to Raba something a bit upbeat. Here we go. And I even bust a move. Be warned. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. can't give it a chance now. Been a dance that's so easy to do. It even makes you happy when you're feeling blue. So you got lotion. Do it nice and easy now, don't lose control. A little bit around and a lot of so. Now come on, dude. Key change. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby. Jump up, don't jump, jump back. You better think you. Move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. I feel my heart start to trembling whenever. Now ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt. You sound so beautiful out there. Don't you know that? You got a friend. Ladies and gents, you definitely have a new friend in me. That's it for the cruise for me. Thank you so much. Good night. You got a friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Rebecca Kelly. Come on, one more time.